The COVID-19 pandemic has put the global sports community in a bind that hasn't quite been seen before. When it comes to the economics and the eventual fallout for most leagues, Agent Zero in this case is looking to be the National Basketball Association. With 9-to-5ers losing out on their bottom line, how much more are NBA players set to lose? And will they eventually have to actually give some money back to the league? And who's going to get that bread regardless? I'm going to break it all down for you because my name is Kaz, and this is Kaz in Effect. Stay your at home edition. While this pandemic has kept America inside the house for the better part of 3 weeks, it's affected the bottom line of every single red-blooded American in this country, including its pro athletes. The NBA and its players union, the National Basketball Players Association, have recently discussed a scenario where players would have to forfeit up to 25% of their annual salary. Now, I know for people that are working 9-to-5s, that may not mean a lot, but that has a crazy domino effect for when this virus is over and for the season upcoming. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, the NBA has already reduced the salaries for over 100 of the league's top executives. That's including the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and its Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum. In addition to the preemptive move that's going to cost a lot of NBA players a lot of money, another setback recently happened that may confirm that the NBA season may not even go on as planned. The CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association, which a lot of NBA players and executives have been watching to see how they've dealt with the coronavirus epidemic and pandemic, recently had a setback, and instead of starting games this coming week, have pushed them back indefinitely, which would probably be a death knell to any hopes that the NBA season could continue this year. All right, so hold tight, because I'm about to throw a whole lot of legal mumbo jumbo in your face, and it may not make a whole lot of sense, but basically it boils down to this. With no NBA season possibly being played this year, a lot of players will have no choice but to forfeit some of the salary that they would get if the league doesn't continue. However, of the 484 NBA players under contract, less than 10% of those players, including one LeBron James from the Los Angeles Lakers, would still be guaranteed close to 90% of his annual contract. How is that? I'll show you. According to numerous reports, the NBA would need other means to offset the eventual loss. In the case of salaries decreasing as a result of games missed to a point that there is a shortage in the escrow system. The 10% currently withheld would likely be returned to those players. Those players on the escrow system include LeBron James, Draymond Green, Anthony Davis, and many others signed to Clutch Sports. LeBron James will be paid on a shortened pay period that runs through November 15th to May 1st. For example, James is owed 2 more paychecks, April 15th and May 1st. But according to the collective bargaining agreement, the NBA could recoup future salary because he is under contract for 2020 to 21 season. Now, granted, the last thing the NBA wants to do is have to chase down its star players to owe them money, especially while the entire country is going through a pandemic that our lifetime has never seen before. However, if there is no NBA season for the rest of the year, things might get really, really interesting. I know that's the last thing on a lot of people's minds right now, but we're entering uncharted territory when it comes to the NBPA, the NBA, this pandemic, and whether the NBA season will even continue past the summer. My name is Kaz, and this is Kaz in Effect. Stay your at home edition.